Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the GameSpot newsroom here at E3 2013. I'm Carolyn Pettit. I'm joined right now by Jonathan Toyad, who has just come from seeing Thief here at E3. So what are they showing? What did you see?
Actually, I managed to get a hands-on for Thief.
You got to play Thief.
Yeah, so I played the tutorial a bit, just get used to the controls.
Okay.
Takes some time to get used to. You run the R2, and you can activate focus and all that.
Uh-huh.
And my first mission is basically to infiltrate the north. I forgot what the area was called, the North Crest Manor.
Okay.
And then infiltrate, steal a diamond from there, solve a few puzzles, then escape. Get that out of there.
Sure.
Yeah. So the sneaking portion. People might draw comparisons with Dishonored,
Definitely.
which I feel is true, but at the same time, Dishonored falls a bit from Thief, the older series, so
Right.
it's a bit of an incestuous thing going on right
these series seem to be just kind of feeding off of the ideas in each other at this point.
Yeah, but at this point, this game is actually feeling really good. Like, the infiltration bits, there's so many multiple paths you can go through, even some side quests, like talk to a fisherman here and there, try to get a special access to another back door of the manor itself.
So, hearing you say that, I'm kind of reminded a bit of Deus Ex Human Revolution, and this is being developed by Eidos Montreal.
That's correct.
I mean, would you say that it feels kind of similar in that sense of the kind of options that are available to you for infiltrating areas and things like that?
Yes and no. For one thing, if you try combat, if you want to go combat all the way, you cannot do it for Thief, because I have died a couple of times because I went head on. So the only way to actually visibly go through the game is basically just go in, sneaking in, lockpick, make sure you look left and right before the guards come in, all that.
Okay.
At the very least, just backstab a guy or just knock him at the back of his head. And one really cool feature I saw in this was basically when I press triangle on the PS4 controller, I activate focus mode. So it slows down time in a way when you're fighting enemies, so you can actually see the hit, like the most critical points of hitting them. So you can see the chest, you can see the legs, points, and you can see the head. So obviously,
like VATS in Fallout or something.
Real-time, slow-motion version of VATS, if you will.
Yeah.
And not only that, the focus mode actually you can actually detect traps here and there and activate things, show up like the line of where the trap connects to, and you can disable it from that switch box.
Okay.
But the only caveat is you can't refill it. There's no potions you can find. And you only can find like little poppy flowers to actually recharge it. But these poppy flowers, you can find it, they're really, really limited. And so is health. Yeah. So the whole point of this is you cannot go in guns a-blazing at all. It's designed to the point where you need to be really quiet. Spend 30 minutes on a section or even reloading, which is good because that's what you kind of want in a stealth game. Like, the art of waiting is there.
Absolutely.
Having said that, when I went to the escape portion of the game, when I stole the diamond, solved that puzzles, the puzzles are also really kind of cool. Like, you got to actually turn around this little monolith thing, and then you have to look at a little crack, because some of the insignias you want to match are very faded. So you have to look at the mechanism and then look back at the insignia.
Okay.
Make sure it matches and drops the weight. It's actually kind of cool, really good stuff. Again, I want to go back to the whole escape bit. When you steal a diamond, when you get out with the grappling hook, the grappling arrow.
Okay.
Try to go up. You escape through the burning docks, because there's actually a revolution happening after the manor has been infiltrated. That point just felt a bit Call of Duty-ish, if you will. Like, you just have to run a straight line, a set path that you're given by the developer. It just felt very restricted.
Yeah.
I did not. That was the most sour point of the entire hands-on time.
Okay. But the core stealth, which is I think what people think of, most when they think of Thief. It sounds like they are on the right track there as far as really fostering that kind of tension where you want to really be deliberate and slow and thoughtful in terms of how you infiltrate places and go about your business.
Oh yeah, that's correct. Except that, again, like, it was actually capped off by a pretty horrible escape sequence.
Yeah.
It felt like, I think it was just trying to make it more dramatic, like with all the burning buildings and trying to go through it. But with the set path, I mean, it's kind of contradictory, because you got this open world thing happening with the first two parts.
Right.
Then you capped off a very straight line, like a funnel, if you will.
All right. Well, there you have it. There's some details on Thief here from E3 2013. We'll be churning out some more newsroom videos for you. If you have any questions about Thief, you can tweet them at us using the hashtag GameSpotE3, and we'll see you from here again real soon.